Welcome back, YouTube. Thank you to all my subscribers. Today we're going to be making an internal filter based on a design that from our friend the Pond Guru. I'm going to be making it a bit bigger to fit my needs. I've got a 30-gallon with some goldfish and some young koi as well as a crayfish, and I'm going to be building a design that was inspired by something that I saw on his channel. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. All right, bye. So let's get started. These are all the things that we're going to be needing for this project. You're going to need a pump, water pump. This one I believe is a 80-gallon per hour circulation rate. We're going to need some air hose, a little Y valve made of plastic, some tube, a couple of air stones, a check valve for your air hose so your water doesn't come back out on you if your electric goes out. We're going to need some square plastic mesh, and I cut this to fit the inside of my diameter of my tube. Of course, everybody's DIY favorite, some scrubby pads, piece of tube, hose, fit on the end of your pipe, and this is a 4-inch drain pipe that you can get at your Home Depot or supply store for, construction. It's perforated, has holes all along it, and it's 4 inches in diameter. And some chamois. This is real fine, super fine mesh terry cloth. You can get these again at your local supply store for like Home Depot or whatever. They're good for shop rags, but they're very absorbent and they're super, super fine. This will filter water from all the muck before it goes into our scrubbies. So let's get started. I cut this hose, or this pipe. It's a drain filter for construction. It's a I don't know what they exactly call it, but you can get 12 feet of this for $7. It's perforated, has holes in it, and it's 4 inches in diameter. I cut mine to length of 15 inches. Alright, I put a pipe on the end of my pump, and I'm going to put it in there about halfway. I'm also going to take my air stones and my tube, my hose, and I'm going to put that in there, and I'll show you what it looks like on the inside here. I'm going to put this like this. So I have air coming both ends of my pipe, or my filter pump. About halfway up. The air stones should be placed about here on either side. And then I'm going to take this plastic mesh. It's got quite big holes, so we want plenty of air, water movement. And I'm going to put this at the back of my pump. Hold it in place and keep the media from sitting up too close to it so that it gets good water flow all the way around. And then I'm going to do the same to the front. this should hold our pump in place, as you can see. It'll keep it from sliding around. And this hose will give us water circulation. It'll flow out. I'm going to be cutting that off to size in a little while. Next thing we want to do is put our pads in there. I'm going to be crumpling these up and shoving them in both ends. And you guys probably should. I would highly recommend, anytime you guys get this sort of stuff from these dollar stores, I would wash it, have it pre-washed. I'm going to be washing this stuff before I put it into my tank. Right now, I'm just showing you how to put it all together. And crumple them up like this so that they don't get too packed. You want to give yourself some room for the water to circulate around. If you pack it in there too tight, the water won't flow as nicely, and you're not gonna get the filter circulation that you want. All right, so don't fill it all the way up to the ends. We need place for our terry cloth. I'm going to take my chamois, little terry cloth things, fold them up like this, and then put them right in the end. And this will be a pre-filter for our biomedia. So kind of like a water polisher. This is going to screen out any of the large matter before it gets into the main filter. And just to hold everything in, keep the fish from getting in there, I'm going to put 2 more of these on either end. Screens just like this. So there you have it. Nice. According to the Pond Guru, the air stones in here will give a better biomedia situation, so that more oxygen in there is going to help breed better bacteria. So with any luck, I will show you how it's all up and running very shortly. So the filter's in. The water's a bit mucky. I put some old stuff from my other filter in the water just to set the bacteria up in the filter. So I'm going to check back in a little while and show you what it looks like after the filter's been up and running for about an hour or so. So here's the new filter up and running. As you can see, it's a little bit cloudy because the koi they never stop, and the goldfish never stop digging around in the sand. It's always a little bit cloudy, but there's my crawfish. Thanks for watching, everybody.